Hi, welcome to lesson 2 of the Efficient Illustrator Workflow. So in the last lesson, what we did was we created a leaf that we can reuse further in the main illustration. Today we will look at how to create a pattern that we can use to apply on a path. Okay, so what we see here should be our final result. I will just take it for now and put it in the corner for further use, and we'll start over. So again, as in the previous lesson, what we will do, we'll just bring out the guides first with Command R shortcut. And the main thing I'll need in this lesson is that I'll be creating a pattern that basically has to fit on like every part of the pattern has to fit from left to right. Okay, let's see, I have my guides locked, so I will need to unlock them for a while. And I will basically create a grid like this. So what I need is to create a pattern similar to this one. First, let's start very easy. I have here a more, let's say, organic pattern. We will do a bit more geometric one. So, as I said, the pattern will fit on itself basically from left to right and right to left. So it's not like a wallpaper pattern that you need to fit in every direction. So this is easier for us. And basically, let's just use rectangle tool. This first part will be just to illustrate the idea. 1, let's copy it. 2. Okay, we'll be a bit more precise. All right. And now we just can make a couple of organic shapes. I'm basically going for like a vine with thorns. As I said, you're trying to be efficient, so you can just copy and reuse the shapes we already have. Copy this, rotate, scale a bit, put it in place. All right. Just to zoom in a bit so it's easier to work with it. Okay. And let's just put a couple of organic shapes on the inside as well. I don't like this one, so I'll just readjust it. Okay, zoom out. And basically what we have here is a shape that, thanks to these two horizontal rectangles, perfectly fit on itself from left to right. If I just take it, get rid of the guides, we can even just go to object, create compound path. Oh, sorry. No, so it won't work. So let's, should go to Pathfinder, just unite the shape. If we take the shape, we will open our brushes panel. And what we will do, we will create a new pattern brush. So just drag and drop shape into the brushes. And what I want to do, I want to create a new pattern brush. It will bring out this dialog window. And for now, I don't think you have to do anything else. Just you can play with options here. Add to space, approximate path, or I will have here stretch to fit. Okay, and now I'll just for a second, I'll look the guides and I will hide them. Okay, so let's put this in the corner as well, or under here. And I will draw a new circle. Just get rid of the fill. And now when I apply the new pattern brush on the circular path, what we will get is basically it will stretch the pattern along the path, which is really nice. You can see if I scale, if I'll scale the shape, the Illustrator will try to approximate and apply the brush in the most effective way. And it's like really simple way how to iterate stuff, because now, for example, I might copy the previous shape. I will make it a little bit thinner. Drag and drop again, but new pattern brush. I'll just skip naming for this part, because I won't be using it later anyway. And let's just Command C and Command F to paste the new, the similar shape in front. Scale it a bit down. And now I'll apply the new one, and you can see that it applied the thinner brush here. If you have time, what I did was I created these more illustrated organic shapes in a similar fashion. You know, I just like spent a bit more time on it. And if I take it, drag and drop, pattern brush, sure, yes. What you can very easily get are some really nice shapes and patterns to use in your illustration. And of course, I can just copy and paste. The pattern over and over. And as you can see, as in the previous lesson, you can really fast add complexity to your illustration and really create quite complicated shapes and illustrations with just a minimal effort. The only thing I would advise you to do, and what I actually did as a mistake when working with this shape, was that I left this inside part open, as you can see here. You know, I just like created like this bit of a space to separate these little leaves from the wine. And it does look a little bit better when I use it here, but it creates for us a complication down the path. Because what I want to ultimately do is to actually change the color of the inside. I would want to ultimately just to go to object, expand appearance, and expand the object to have it purely as a vector path, not a pattern. But now, as you can see, there's no inside and no outside, because outside connects to the inside of the shape, and I cannot easily change the color of the inside or use my Pathfinder in an efficient way or effective way when I want to basically create illustrations. What I wanted to do is to create like a black background and have the inside of the vine in white, which is currently not possible. So I will fix this mistake. Don't do it if you're following the tutorial, and we'll see each other in the next lesson.